Vanakkam all and welcome to this Yaadhum Oore Yaavarum Kelir segment by American Tamil Media. And also today we are going to have a combined program of this Yaadhum Oore Yaavarum Kelir by American Tamil Media with GCSMR. First, I would like to welcome Dr. P. Selva Shanmugam, Siddha Doctor. He is the Secretary of Health India Foundation in India and also the President of Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research in India chapter, and also the adjacent faculty of Moorhouse School of Medicine. We would like to welcome him for this segment of Yaadhum Oore Yaavarum Kelir. Vanakkam, Doctor.
வணக்கம்.
Nice to have you for this segment of Yaadhum Oore Yaavarum Kelir by American Tamil Media. Welcome you all to US soil. We are so happy to know and also congratulate for your first book release in US soil. I think this is the first kind of book release in the US soil on Siddha medicine on a high level. And congratulations for that. So we are so proud that you released this book in Indian Embassy, Atlanta, and we are very happy to see you release this book called Art of Conscious Living. So happy to see the book release in American soil. So congratulations. And my question is, so what inspired you to write this book, and what kind of expectation impact you're thinking like this will have an impact on this population population in America?
First of all, thank you so much for hosting me in American soil. The Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research is publishing this book. So your first question is, so currently there is a non-communicable diseases like diabetes mellitus, hypertension, obesity, some heart disease, some irreversible liver damages are exponentially high in the society. So the non-communicable diseases, the reason for non-communicable diseases is overeating and inactivity. This will lead to some mitochondrial damages, and each and every cells in our body is not responding to the normal physiological function, and it returns to the pathological conditions. So the main reason for this group of diseases, the cardiometabolic nexus, in modern medicine, it is called the cardiometabolic nexus. The combination of insulin resistance, obesity, hypertension, dyslipidemia, some liver damages, these group of diseases, the reason for this group of diseases, the fundamental underlying causes are lifestyle modification, diet, environmental factor, of course, stress. So this group of diseases, the causative factors may vary from each and every disease, but the main reason for this type of irreversible non-communicable diseases are the lifestyle disorders. This lifestyle disorders is mainly due to false living. So ancient wisdom in the scientific way, it transformed to the modern society. So one side, the ancient wisdom is there. The Siddha ancient wisdom, more than 5,000 years old system is there. It is not understood by the modern researchers. Without modern understanding, the modern community will not following that type of conditions. So in this book, I divided it into the 45 different chapters. So it all will lead to correct lifestyle, diet, and seasonal modifications. How to overcome the stress, how to lead the very good life. So these are all the component of this book. My expectation after this book is preventing the group of diseases, that non-communicable diseases in the society, and managing this type of diseases, already existing diseases, manage effectively with the current conventional medical system. These are all the two main expectations of writing this book.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Thanks for explaining as to why you wrote this book. First of all, as you said, yes, ancient wisdom, Siddha medicine. We all know, as a Tamilians, we all know like what is Siddha and how ancient it is. And but for some viewers, there's Siddha is very new to them. They don't know what it is. So can you just give a glance about what Siddha medical system is? How old is this, and how it is relevant in this modern world?
Okay, Siddha system of medicine, one of the oldest medical system in the world. According to the recent research, archaeological research, as well as the literature analyst postulated that this system evolved 10,000 BCE to 4,000 BCE. So this system is ancient as well as it is contemporaneous with those of Egyptian, Macedonian, and Grecian medical system. So the knowledge of Siddha system coming from the Siddhas, not only single Siddhas, more than 100 Siddhas live in our South India. The contribution, the collective, cumulative, and time-tested knowledge of the ancient Siddhas is the Siddha system of medicine. Current Siddha system of medicine is a blend of ancient wisdom, scientific insight, as well as the long standing usage. At least 5,000 years, this system is practicing in our area. So the aim of Siddha system is the disease-free life, peace, and bliss. This is the aim of Siddha system of medicine. So art of conscious living in this book is a small part of Siddha wisdom. So Siddha system of medicine is overcoming communicable as well as non-communicable diseases. The concepts mentioned in the Siddha system is very much integrated with any other system, especially the conventional medical system.
Thanks to give for the insight of the medical system. As you said, it's like ocean. Siddha medical system. It has lot of depth to it, and what we know is very little of this is the medical system. And as you said, there is a organization for this to take into the research letter. Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research. So, what is the mission and vision of this organization, non-profit tax-exempt organization, and how it is impacted so far? What are the activities of Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research, and how it is created, like impacted so far?
So this Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research is started in 2020. So 2019, the activities are started. But even though from the 2014, the concept is evolved in the group of like-minded people. So the aim of Global Center for Siddha Medicine Research is very simple. The ancient wisdom is integrated with the modern medical science through the scientifically evaluated recent research reports. So with the scientific knowledge, ancient wisdom is integrated with the modern medical system, not only in the modern medical system, in the whole modern medical world. So the aim of the integration is to reduce the cost of the treatment, to increase the efficacy of the treatment, and reduce the side effect of the whole treatment. These are all the three important concept: reduce the cost, increase the efficacy, reduce the side effect. This is the very core principle of modern integration. So for that, Global Center of Siddha Medicine is aimed to attain this concept the scientifically validated way, this GCSMR is achieving many goals.
Thank you, Doctor. So, as you said, there's the ancient wisdom has to collaborate with the modern science to achieve the modern, the healthcare and lot of there's communicable diseases, lot of diseases that can be prevented with this kind of integrative system. It's a very good system. And when I saw the GCSMR website, there are so many activity they've been doing, and one of the thing is they've been collaborated with the Moorhouse School of Medicine. Can you just give us some light about this collaboration with the Moorhouse School of Medicine, GCSM are doing with them?
Yes, before that, before the Morehouse School of Medicine, I would like to emphasize that we are collaborating with Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We signed the MOU in 2020 January to create a Siddha department, integrative Siddha department at Manipal Academy of Higher Education. So, with the help of Dr. Arulamudan, the center was very efficiently conducted under the leadership of Dr. Arulamudan in Manipal Academy of Higher Education. So, our connection with the Morehouse School of Medicine is way back from 2016. So, in 2016, with the help of Dr. Rajagopala Sridharan, professor of physiology, he's invited me to give a grand round speech at Grady Hospital of Morehouse School of, attached with Morehouse School of Medicine. Many clinicians and students, professors are attended that lecture. So each and every year, I go and give the lectures as well as interact with the professors and students. So based on our interaction with Morehouse School of Medicine in 2019, they accepted the Siddha system of medicine, and the curriculum evaluation committee of Morehouse School of Medicine is accepted our curriculum, 4 weeks elective course of MD4 students. From the 2019, Siddha medicine is a part of their curriculum. 3 sets of students were came to.
Oh, very glad to know about that, Doctor. So you're saying that Moorhouse School of Medicine medical students can take elective, one of the elective as Siddha medicine, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Great to know about that. And also, as we initially started this collaboration, first Manipal, we had a GCSMR had MOU with Manipal University, and they have a Varma course and all these things. Now we have collaboration with the Moorhouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, in US. So it's a lot of like academic activity going on with the GCSMR and other universities and organization. So when it comes globally, if there is a lot of collaboration happening globally with many universities back home in India and here in also in US, you must be definitely facing some challenges expanding this globally. So what kind of challenges are you facing in recent years when you are trying to expand this?
So already you mentioned about that. So Health India Foundation, another organization, that the two coins of our activities. One is GCSMR, another one is the Health India Foundation. The Health India Foundation is founded by Dr. C.N. Devanayagam, the world-renowned pulmonologist and the pioneer of integrative medicine. So the Health India Foundation, Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, and Morehouse School of Medicine. These 4 institutions is combined together to spread the Siddha knowledge throughout the world in the scientifically accepted way. But it is the current status. But through achieving this stage, we had very great challenges. So, Siddha system of medicine, it is not entering into the medical school, it is not very easy. with the help of Dr. Rajagopala Sridharan and many other scientists, researchers, as well as some like-minded people are involving in that achievement. So currently we have the very good opportunity for integration with other medical schools or universities. But the challenges, main challenges are, what are all the evidences? So anciently, it is very practically practiced for more than 5,000 years ago. So what? This is the question of modern scientists, modern researchers. So they need the evidences. So the GCSMR role and Health India Foundation's role is evidence-based ancient wisdom, accepted, more accepted way, exploring throughout the world. This is the very challenge. So the another important challenge is introducing Siddha system of medicine in the modern medical world is great challenge. So standardization, evidence based, and the medicines, that is Siddha medicines, are not accepted all over the world. So we are not introducing Siddha medicines. So we are using herbal medicines, salts, metals, minerals, and inorganic materials, and living products like shells and antlers, horns. So these are all not our first aim to explore all over the world. But the non-pharmacological approach, we started to spreading the non-pharmacological approach, that is Varmam therapy, yoga therapy, lifestyle, Siddha culinary medicine, and investigative parameters. That is a pulse reading examination, urine examination, and other Siddha non-invasive parameters are introduced in the medical schools like Moore School of Medicine. This is great achievement of Health India Foundation and the GCSMR. Currently, the two other big organizations, big institutions, Manipal Academy of Higher Education and the Moore School of Medicine, integrate with us. These four organizations is combined to test the ancient wisdom and exploring the knowledge throughout the world in the scientifically accepted way. So after this very long journey, 12 years of long journey, you know very well. So in 2014, you introduced Siddha system in Fetna. So from that point, July 4th, the first Siddha talk, that is a Siddha, is entered into the American Tamil diaspora. Based on that, only after 12 years of hard working of the many researchers and like-minded people, we achieved at this level. Thank you so much for all the, that is, in Tamil it is called the Thungal, that is the pillars of this organization are the main reason for achieving this goal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes, I remember 2014, we first had a Siddha doctor to present in Federation of Tamil Sangams of North America, FETNA in St. Louis, Veda. That's the first time we ever had Siddha doctor to come and present, and you did a great job. And the journey started from that. I know for sure it started from that. And all the way it has come, all this thing. Now we have a collaboration with a medical school, and we have a collaboration with the university, and so many things. As you said, there are a lot of challenges still we have to overcome. I'm sure we definitely have this challenges faced by all of us. Will definitely overcome those challenges. As you said, whatever we have the wisdom, unless it's proven in lab or comes with the data or evidence, it's not accepted by the world. Especially the medicines and everything has to be approved by the FDA and all these things. So it's a very it's a long way to go for us, but definitely we will achieve it. And as a author of this book called Art of Conscious Living, and you've been in this for a long time, so what is your mission or vision for the next generation? Because our next generation kids are going to take this to the next level. They are the future for us. So what is your message to them, and what is your vision for the future of this integrative medicine and Siddha medicine?
So I already mentioned about the challenges of modern medical world. So physical health, mental health, environmental health, social health, and intellectual health, lastly spiritual health. So this combined together, it is called as wellness: physical wellness, mental wellness, and 60 different types of wellnesses mentioned. This same concept mentioned by the all the Siddhas, especially Tirumular, Agathiyar, Bogar, and other sage scientists mentioned in their literatures. So this knowledge to be disseminated throughout the world. So as we are coming from the same South Indian, that is a Tamil culture. So this culture is very old culture. It is more than 10,000 years. This culture, not only in the medical system, in the arts, science, and other um, arts, are very effectively practiced by the by our ancestors. So based on the introspection, meditation, experience, Siddhas evolved this science. So this science, the youngsters, the next generation, to observe this science and analyze in the scientifically accepted way. So the dissemination of knowledge through the science lens is very, very essential for the reduction of the physical and mental ailments throughout the world. Yaadhum Oore Yaavarum Kelir. தீதும் நன்றும் பிறதரவாரா, யான் பெற்ற இன்பம் பெருக எவ்வையகம். These are all the quotes. This wisdom is spreading throughout the world to reduce the physical and mental health. So the youngsters, the currently the next generation, is affected by the very worstly affected by the many, not many, some group of population is worstly affected by the physical health and mental health. One bad news, one very sad news for us is 22-year-old one boy is affected by the ischemic heart disease, coronary artery heart disease, that is otherwise called as heart attack. So the false lifestyle, false diet, and the false way of approach is will lead to the many challenging diseases. The main thing is the group of disorders is called cardiometabolic disorder. So the intimal layer of the coronary artery is damaged by the false diet, stressful life events, and the environmental factor. Of course, the environmental factors also cause by the inflammation of the fundamental cells of our body. To understand these conditions, and the ancient wisdom is integration with the life is the first step for the youngsters. Then they need to understand the concept of the primordial prevention. Primordial prevention means that nothing but it is a prevention of the causative factor of any diseases. So understanding the primordial prevention and analyze in the scientific value and disseminate the knowledge throughout the world is the expectation of the Siddha community, the Health India Foundation, the Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. So you're saying like Varumun Kapum, it's the main logo for the Siddha medicine, I think. Like before something happens, we have to change all the lifestyle and everything before something hit us. That's called the Varumun Kapum. So most of the youngsters nowadays, they have all this mental and physical problems mostly because of the lifestyle changes and the social modification on all these things which you addressed it very correctly. And how to prevent it by changing the lifestyle is very important for the younger generations. So by doing this, I think they'll benefit more from this ancient wisdom and ancient Siddha medicine. And also, not only that, if they try to integrate that with the modern medicine, it will be a wonderful way of preventing many health issues in many social groups and all other things. So, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us today for this American Tamil media on the topic of Yaadhum, Oore, Yaavarum, Kelir. It's a very apt title because we are globally expanding this organization and globally integrating the medical system with the modern medical system and trying to spread this news to all over the world. So it's a very global effort by all the organization, Global Center for Siddha Medicine and Research, Health India Foundation, Murao School of Medicine, and Mahe, like Manipal University. So best of luck to all those universities and all those volunteers who are really working behind this for spreading out this Siddha wisdom globally everywhere. Yadum Oore, Yaavarum Kelir. Nandri, Vanakkam.
நன்றி, வணக்கம்.